Ouais, ça va YouTube. Ouais. Incroyable. Ah, vous y attendez pas ça. Alors non, on ne joue pas à Star Wars, on joue à GreedFall. Même si Star Wars est goldé. Comme diraient certains. Ah, d'ailleurs, j'ai trouvé comment changer la couleur de son sabre laser. Je vous laisserai découvrir ça. Je vais vous laisser galérer. Voilà. Enfin bref. Ah, la VOD, la dernière VOD de FF9, enfin la dernière vidéo de FF9, elle est pas mal. Je pense qu'elle est bien. Princesse. Alors normalement, il y aura un live farm hein, sur FF9. Ce serait le week-end du 30, slash 1er décembre. Parce que avant, Mino peut pas, de toute façon. Et honnêtement, enfin, on va pas vous mettre un live FF en plein milieu de la semaine. Ah, c'est vrai qu'il y a des ennemis dans le jeu. T'as qu'à tirer sur mon doigt. Pardon. Pardon, je suis désolé. Ah, sachant que les 2 épisodes de The Witcher qui arrivent là, ils sont bon, ils sont pas ultra orientés action non plus. Hein. Je peux vous spoil. Hein. On va partir à la recherche d'équipements de sorceleurs. Voilà. Petit teasing. Évidemment, il y a plusieurs écoles dans le jeu, donc trouvez la bonne. On va faire quoi là? Demander de l'aide à Glendan. D'accord. J'ai plus de Maltesers. Ah non, c'est tellement bon les Maltesers. C'est tellement bon et c'est tellement sucré en vrai, mais c'est tellement bon. Très bien. Dora de Geledou. Ok. Ça veut dire la Seine-Saint-Denis chez eux. En Nomenawi. Truc comme ça. Putain, j'ai envie de... Alors le problème en ce moment, c'est que j'ai envie de jouer à Call of Duty. J'ai envie de jouer à Star Wars, j'ai envie de jouer à WoW. Le problème, c'est que une journée, ça fait que 24 heures. Donc c'est compliqué. Et j'aimerais bien finir Ghost Recon aussi sur ma partie. Mais bah, j'ai pas le temps. Hein. Manifestement, c'est compliqué. Ah bah on arrive juste à côté. Bonsoir, merci. Glandan. C'est pas dégueulasse.
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, currents of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King Vinbar is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into the mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kirtan Sidak. What happened? How could a friend of Katasak do such a horrible thing?
I am sorry, but your High King did not leave me the choice. He was about to kill my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nadaig. Perhaps it was for that reason he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wished to see Enon Milfrictiman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I am just as sorry as you.
Undivorced, Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Bloodnit, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiefradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
Non, si je reçois Star Wars, j'envoie à Mino parce que c'est bientôt son anniversaire. On a déjà vu les modalités. Oui, l'élection, ouais, l'élection.
Who will win the vote, in your opinion?
I don't know. Each of the 3 chiefs that I spoke of could win. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Bloodnid had been victorious, she would certainly have won this time. But that was not to be.
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. You want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen. Can I do anything else for you?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Eh ben, des élections donc, très bien. Très très bien, c'est bien, j'aime la démocratie. Pas comme Macron. Ah putain. J'ai tellement allé en prison. Ah non, franchement, Star Wars, il est vraiment très cool. Surtout qu'en plus, comme je disais à Mino, justement, même si t'es pas bon en Dark Souls, en mettant le jeu en facile, t'as juste un bon jeu d'action. Tu peux bourrer comme un porc, ça passe même large. Et ça ne gâche pas vraiment le jeu, en fait. Voire même pas du tout. Ah oui, Deirdre. Putain, mais on est avec Sura, c'est sa sœur, non? En plus, on l'a aidé. Pour l'instant, il y en a que un qu'on n'a pas vu, je crois, et c'est Ulan. C'est une vieille quête qu'on n'a jamais fait. Pourquoi j'ai mis ça là? Moi, je suis un connard. Oui. Bon, j'ai commandé ma nouvelle souris, hein, parce que... Ah bah justement, Krant qui dit sur Twitter que pour lui, il peut pas jouer autrement qu'en facile. C'est très bien. On peut pas taunt les ennemis. Non. Non mais en fait, Fallen Order, il ressemble pas vraiment à Dark Souls, il ressemble plus à Sekiro. C'est-à-dire que tu fatigues les ennemis en faisant des contres, enfin, en faisant des blocages critiques, et trucs comme ça, et après en fait, tu les tues très très vite. Genre ils ont deux ou... En fait leur barre de vie elle est divisée en plusieurs segments en gros, et à chaque fois que tu leur mets un coup, t'enlèves un segment d'un coup quoi. Donc en gros, un Stormtrooper un peu vénère, tu le two-shot. Dès qu'il a plus d'endurance, tu le two-shot en fait. C'est comme la barre d'endurance dans Nioh. Quand un ennemi il a plus d'endurance, tu lui fais un coup critique. Bah sauf que dans Sekiro, ça sert à les tuer les mecs. Et là ils ont fait pareil. Alors est-ce qu'ils se sont inspirés ou est-ce qu'ils ont eu la même idée? Là on saura jamais, je pense qu'ils sont un peu inspirés parce que Sekiro je crois qu'il était en développement depuis un moment. Mais du coup, ça fait des combats qui sont beaucoup plus nerveux que Dark Souls, du coup. Parce qu'il faut contrer au bon moment, il faut faire des contres vraiment timés et tout. Mais comment dire. Alors je suis désolé YouTube, on parle un peu de Star Wars parce que c'est un peu le jeu du moment et c'est vraiment une très très bonne découverte. En fait le gameplay et ce mode de jeu là, il va très très bien avec Star Wars. Parce que justement, le sabre laser, c'est pas une épée. Enfin, c'est différent et comme je disais en stream, le fait de renvoyer les tirs de blaster en faisant des parades parfaites, c'est ce qu'ils font dans les films en fait. C'est pour viser où tu renvoies le tir, etc. Et donc c'est vraiment... ça colle vraiment bien à l'univers. Derd, faut qu'on parle. Il me faut de l'eau.
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead. And the first Tire. He was a good king in times of peace, but he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bladnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Minawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings, a holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree, and protected by a Nadaig Magaman. Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
Intéressant.
I need to be going.
Donc c'est vrai que oui, notre peuple, il vient sur l'île principalement pour trouver un remède au Malachor. Hein.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Milfrichtaman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Have you thought carefully about what your allies' intentions are? If you approve of them, fine. But if you don't, it would be better to pick someone else.
You're right. It's a decision that is more important than our
Oh,
quest
miaou.
for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Ok. Oui, c'est vrai qu'elle est en mode ouais, on va vous foutre dehors. Les tirs fradris aux tirs fradiens. Hein, pour faire simple. Et mets là ou quittez là, quoi. Pas la. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, t'as fait pipi? T'es contente? Miaou. Voyageons. Le roi d'Uncas. J'ai pas envie de choisir. Enfin... Miaou. Enfin, je sais pas trop. Est-ce qu'on choisit vraiment ou est-ce qu'on laisse faire le jeu, en vrai? Parce que on a quand même un peu envie de pécho Siora. Et Siora, elle est plutôt en mode la démocratie, c'est bien. Du coup, vous m'avez compris, quoi. Je sais que j'ai des points de talent, mais je crois qu'on avait dit qu'on les utilisait pas tout de suite pour utiliser autre chose. Ou peut-être que pas du tout et je suis con. Possible que je sois con. Il y a un truc de point de talent ici. Oui. Bien sûr, Orion. Elle fait pipi. Bien sûr. Bon, ça c'est la couronne de ses morts. Ah, du coup, les points de compétence, là j'ai quoi là? J'ai 2. Ah. Putain, je sais jamais ce qu'on veut. On avait dit science, non? Je crois qu'on avait dit science. C'est science ou vigueur? Je sais plus. Allez, la science. Science Beach. Et donc... Ah, c'est 1 ça? Ah bah allez. Attendez. Je veux aller où, moi? Oui, c'est bon, c'est par là. Metal Gear. Death Stranding. T'habites? T'habites? Voilà. On loot pas tout, hein. Pas que ça à faire. Parce qu'il y a longtemps, on avait une quête à faire dans le coin, mais on l'a jamais fait. Donc on va la faire maintenant, vu qu'elle maintenant elle va nous être vachement utile. Mais du coup on va un peu être des hypocrites. Je vous préviens. Alors est-ce que vous vous rappelez qu'à la Nouvelle-Sélène, il y avait un marchand qui s'était fait bolosser par les gardes. Et en gros on avait fait en sorte qu'il récupère ses marchandises. Vous vous en souvenez sûrement pas, je sais, mais moi je vous le dis. Et il nous avait dit, ouais, t'as qu'à aller voir machin. Il va te récompenser du cul. Il a dit, va voir Ulan, ça va bien se passer. C'est pas genre son frère d'ailleurs ou... Oulan. Oulan, Oulan, Oulan. Ça va mieux.
Bertie Dumad, I am Ulan, chief of the village of Ignamri. You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onal Manawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I met a member of your clan in New Serene, a merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Onal Manawi who helped and saved our hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to, are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I can talk to all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisagnames. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see. I can indeed talk to the governor about your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He fears for his life, because some other clans do not look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.
Ok, bon, on va déjà faire ça. Donc, faut lui rendre un petit service. Ça, on aurait dû le faire il y a longtemps. Hein. Mais comme je suis jamais allé là. Attendez, il n'y a pas un... Si, il y a un déplacement rapide qui... Oui, là. Pourquoi s'emmerder? Ça, c'est bien. Hein. C'est pas comme dans The Witcher 3. C'est Hikmet. Hein. C'est ça. À la demeure de Sardais. Les petits temps de chargement. Ok, ah oui, Hikmet, oui, c'est Bagdadu. Bonsoir Léo. Bon, alors il s'est pas passé grand chose, on est en pourparlers en fait pour l'élection du prochain haut roi de l'île. Ah, pas de l'île la ville, hein, de l'île l'île. Et du coup, faut qu'on, en gros, faut qu'on plus ou moins qu'on choisisse. Enfin, qu'on s'accorde la confiance et on peut influer sur le, comment dire, sur l'élection pour s'attirer les bonnes grâces du futur haut roi. Qui pourrait peut-être nous emmener voir Enon Frickstimmen, je ne sais plus quoi, leur dieu, pour le Malicor, tout ça. Bonsoir, gouverneur Buran. Buran.
Lady de Sade, what bountiful wind brings...
Enough pleasantries, Excellency. They are a dull canter after such treachery.
I beg your pardon? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your servants, that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tiana Hakadactus to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You were even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against her sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went
Il s'est
beyond
passé
his
ça?
orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your sire. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchants should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Alors j'avais complètement oublié cette histoire d'enlèvement et tout ça.
I met Ulan, the Bone Blower's clan chief from the village of Vignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name, but to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news. Still, I fear that I cannot leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Excellent. Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, member of the Ulan clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful, if the negotiations with his clan should take a foul turn. Here, please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
Je dois y aller. Putain, mine de rien, un nouveau Mass Effect en préparation. Incroyable. Enfin, en préparation. Le producteur d'Andromeda et Anthem. L'équipe de développement de la trilogie originale. Ça sent quand même un peu le cul. Ça sent quand même, on vous dit que c'est l'équipe originale pour que vous précommandiez le jeu, mais en vrai, on sait pas comment ça va être. N'est-ce pas? Alors faut aller à l'avant-poste, remettre le laissez-passer à 38. Ah. Putain, j'ai envie de jouer à WoW, à Star Wars, à Call of, bordel. J'ai que 2 mains pourtant. En plus j'ai une souris dégueulasse. Au secours. Et je rappelle que ma souris est en fin de vie. RIP. En même temps, j'ai envie de vous dire... ma souris, je l'ai achetée en même temps que mon casque. Et mon casque, il est mort cette année. Hein. Donc, c'est cohérent. J'ai vraiment tout acheté en même temps. Ainsi que mon ancien clavier, mais le clavier, c'est longtemps que j'ai remplacé. Mais pas pour des raisons de fonctionnalité. Enfin, pas pour des raisons de fonctionnement. Plutôt. C'est beaucoup trop loin, je suis un connard. Mais oui, ça n'a rien à voir. Allo, capitaine, il y a encore une autre quête, putain. Des quêtes partout, bordel de merde. Toi, le capitaine de ces morts? Qu'est-ce que c'est toi? Bonsoir, votre honneur.
Respectfully, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, Your Excellency. Although it might still be possible that our men are just delayed.
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them. Maybe they crossed paths with the rebels.
Corporal, do you know which way the patrol went?
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency, in hope that our men are still alive.
At your command, Captain. Your Excellency, find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start. Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
J'avais jamais remis le micro. Ah oui, allons-y.
Yes, let's go.
Ah non, mais faut juste accompagner en fait. Il aggro pas vraiment. Il aggro pas. La vie c'est de la merde. Enfin pas vraiment mais voilà quoi. Comme un peu le dégoût. Merde. Oui, oui, perdons pas de temps, oui, bien sûr. Tu peux tuer les ennemis si tu veux. Bien sûr. Oui, d'accord. Putain, on dirait Lara Croft dans Tomb Raider, quoi. Qui répète tout le temps les mêmes phrases. Oh là là, si seulement j'avais un couteau. Oh là là, si seulement j'avais un couteau. Oh là là, si seulement j'avais un couteau. Bah... Putain, merde. J'ai perdu mon Jackie. Attends, mais... Il est où? Mais... Putain, mais il peut pas m'attendre, genre. Et si t'as autant pas que ça de temps à perdre, vas-y tout seul, hein. J'ai tourné la tête 2 secondes pour le chat et il a disparu, quoi. Salut Genesis. Sinon j'avais un nouveau poncho. Pas avec votre poncho. Oh putain. Pardon. Bon déjà on va donner le laisser-passer au marchand. J'arrête de regarder le chat en courant parce que... Trop carred, TG10. Ouais.
Help me. Just keep walking, Renaigse. This does not concern you.
Have mercy. They will kill me. I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
100% de charisme.
I never thought I would see several Islander warriors attacking a mere merchant.
C'est vrai, Léo.
I thought honor and righteousness were of the utmost importance.
Mais là, il est peut-être un peu trop pressé.
I must have been mistaken.
What are you trying to say, Renaigse? Are you insulting us?
You are insulting yourselves by behaving this
Tu
way.
t'insultes toi-même.
He's an unarmed man. He's trying
Ta mère
to
est tellement ta
survive.
mère que...
What honor is there in attacking him?
He is a traitor. He deserves to be punished. But you are right. He is not worth attacking. Let's leave. His punishment will come once we have chased Renaigse away, and he cannot sell his products.
Putain, je suis tellement le négociateur.
May the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
At Loreda, Renaigse. Thanks again.
J'aime beaucoup ton casque en doigt en bois.
Perhaps we will meet again.
Ok. Ah. Ok, faut que je me... Ok. Bon, je vais aller voir Ulan. Pour ça. Ça va bien se passer, j'en suis sûr. Ah, c'est possible qu'on fasse que 2 heures, parce que j'ai un petit coup de barre. En ce moment, on est très sur les 2 heures. Hein. Bon, sauf Star Wars, on en a fait 4. Et Battle Chaser, on en a fait 5. Mais bon. C'est la grande. Ouais, ça va, c'est pas mal. Après, bon, il n'y a pas de monture. Il n'y a pas de monture et tu fais beaucoup d'allers-retours. Tu fais presque plus d'allers-retours que dans Death Stranding. Sauf que là, tu portes pas tes valises. Et celles de tous tes voisins. Ça, les vieux. Ouais.
Ulan, I see that the governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is. And I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave us, I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Ouais, très bien, ok. 1h57, putain, mais... Y'a pas un feu de camp, là? Si, tout droit. T'as un mec qui dit, ah, ça va, ça se passe bien. Ouais, tu peux te casser, merci. Bah, super. Génial. Alors moi, je suis diplomate et tout, et les mecs, ils me demandent de me casser. Ah, tu peux aller là-bas, merci, on discute entre potes. Ok. Bon, 3h30, hein. C'était soit 1h30, soit 3h30, et il me fallait 2 heures. Donc tant pis, on va les réveiller. Arrêtez de vous rouler des pelles.
So, have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugsob, is at the Nea Exragao. He is among those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us. But his village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace and trade are linked. If our merchants risk their lives coming here...
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaigse are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Adloredar, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
Eh bien, organisons cette rencontre. Comme ça, c'est fait. Des bisous, bonne série. Alors, mais non. Je voulais faire ça, voilà. C'est la même touche, mais plus près. Campement de Vigus. Ok, d'accord. Le campement, quoi. Ce campement-là. Oui, 5h27. Ah oui, c'est pas tout près. Cuit. Alors. Oui, d'accord. Ok. Vigulskov. C'est pittoresque. Hein. Bonsoir.
What are you doing here, Pensez? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Pensez. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregao, a proud man, not a slug. The Pensez cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
Siora?
Mordoon, you know me. I know the cost of war. My village has paid for it dearly. But do you not think that this is a time we made peace? Or at least a time we listen to what Ulan and the emissary have to say?
If your mother could see you, daughter of Bloodnid, how can you defend the Pensez?
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you were running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Fradi. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village. Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordoon.
You really know how to talk to people. I never thought.
Ouais, je suis diplomate.
His anger towards the Pensez is so strong.
Alors. Oh, il y a un truc de point de talent. Je sais pas où il est, mais il est quelque part. Là-bas. Oui, vu. Il y a des tempêtes et des naufrages. Oui, parce que là-bas. J'ai pas honte. Enfin, un petit peu, mais ça va. Ouais, il n'y a pas un... Narvan. Et où tu vas? Mais arrête de te droguer. Mais où il va? Mais qu'est-ce qui branle? Il va juste tout droit. Hein? Il est bourré ce garçon. Ah, parce qu'on peut passer en dessous. Ah. Oh. Bah ça alors. Bref. Retournons au village de machin. De trucs. temps de chargement. Cultivateur. Chose de l'espace. He's okay.
Mordoon is willing to meet you at Lanristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be at peace.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course. In our language, Lanristel means Glade of Promises. It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes. I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
Ulan is acting strangely. I do not trust him.
We should go to Lanristel to check that everything is going according to plan.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
Ok. On va peut-être pas dû dire ça devant lui. Il a l'air suspect. C'est pas le moins suspect du coup. Bref. Campement de Vignanami. Reposons-nous. Il y a besoin ou pas? Parce qu'en vrai... D'accord. 4h, 5h42, ok. Oui, si, on va se reposer. Merde! Mais oui, mais je peux pas me reposer de quand je veux. Enfin, de la durée que je veux, donc c'est un peu chiant. Oh là là, merde. Merde.
So, how did the negotiations go?
They were stained with blood and fury. Mordoon has attacked us. He wanted to kill the emissary of Hikmet.
I find that hard to believe. Mordoon was a man of his word.
And yet that is what happened. The Goosehub warriors rushed us as we arrived at the meeting point. Thankfully, the emissary's bodyguards were there. They saved our lives. As for Mordoon, and divorced Tire, his treachery cost him his life.
This is baffling. He really seemed to be willing to negotiate.
His heart and the Ulg he lived with were alike. Black and wild. But do not worry about it. The emissary agreed to a peace treaty and a trade agreement with my people nonetheless. You are now a Karans of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance. Anything else?
I regret to inform you that your High King Vinbar is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity. By creating an alliance with the people of the continent, the lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman.
This honor is usually reserved for High Kings. Help me solve the problem that I spoke to you about. and I would be happy to help you in return. Anything else?
Ok.
Nothing. I must go.
Très bien. Bon, alors, en vrai, c'est eux qui les ont attaqués. Hein. En fait, si on avait pu se reposer normalement et aller sur le lieu, on aurait vu les forces d'Hikmet attaquer la tribu qui voulait faire la paix, et lui les soutenir. En gros, il a fait une alliance avec Hikmet pour buter l'autre tribu. Mais ça... Ok. Et Dunkas MacLeod. Ah mais Dunkas c'est notre pote, non? Je crois, ouais, Dunkas c'est notre pote. Mais, attendez. Parce que ça m'énerve. Voilà. Avec des bras frais, tout ça. Alors, bon. Tout ça pour la démocratie, hein. C'est beau, hein. C'est ça la République. Oui, Dunkas, c'est notre pote de ouf. C'est vrai. Il nous aime bien. En vrai, ce serait lui qui ce serait plus intéressant de l'avoir au roi, je pense.
What brings you here on
En plus, il a une bonne tête.
I am the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande vosh tire. He was a great king, and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tiefradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaisse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaisse humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichteman in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Milfrichteman, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown, said to be a gift from Enon Milfrichteman. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the Hoi Kings near the village of Vignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply holy place, and the Guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
On est d'accord que les trois ils me demandent la couronne en fait. J'ai pas fait attention à ce que demandait Ulan parce que je savais que c'était un connard. Du coup on va être obligé quand même de... Ah non, Ulan faut quand même le convaincre. De toute façon Ulan c'est un connard. Ulan on sait que... on sait qu'on peut pas lui faire confiance, c'est un traître. Enfin moi je le sais. Et Siora elle a l'air d'accord. Quand on le sait pas, Siora elle a clairement l'air d'accord. Putain, je suis amical avec Afra, mais aimable avec Siora, c'est nul. Bah, des bisous YouTube, hein. J'espère que tout va bien chez vous. Salut.